Okay, she's all patched up. Where did you say you found her? How'd she get wounded?
Just on the beach not far from here.
Hey, Chaska! What's going on over here?
Paimon. And Tumaini?
Oh, hey, it's you two. Been a while. Yeah, thankfully, Chaska got her to me in good time, so I think she'll pull through.
She was attacked by secret source automatons. I was on patrol nearby, so...
Oh, them again, huh? What is it with those maniac...
Real tired, bro! Real tired! Secret source automatons? That's strange.
Yeah, who knows what's gotten into them recently. They've been attacking Saurians and merchants. No need. You've already done plenty by getting the Abyss off our backs. Without them draining our resources. Besides, like our ancestors used to say, one's own nest is one's own
Come on! What happened to birds of a feather? We're your friends! Plus, we'll be leaving for nod-cry soon.
Huh, fair point. It's been a while since we got to fight together. One last...
Awesome!
If hunting down war machines is just sport to you, you guys really are built different. Still...
No way, bro!
We must. Traveler. Paimon. Then.
Takes me right back to the Night Warden Wars. What's going on over there?
Oh no! Looks like she's passed out! And there's an automaton! Quick, save her! Open fire!
Aoife, how's it looking? Is she badly hurt?
Hard to say. You might want to see this for yourself.
You call that a human? Bro! Whoa, okay. She's... a machine?
A machine built to look like a human, I guess. Is this a new
Return.
She spoke!
Paimon.
What?
Oh, take a look at this. I found it on the ground next to her. See the picture on top?
Really? Wait, a blonde person with a white balloon? That can't be right. You bet, bro!
There's also a cipher disk on it. I guess it needs...
We have two guns.
Yeah, I wouldn't risk it. I've seen the scions of the canopy use If you put in the wrong code or try to open it by force, it triggers a self-destruct mechanism inside.
Sure looks that way. Question is, who's the messenger? So, we gotta revive a high-tech humanoid and crack open a cryptex. I only know one person with that kind of...
Sounds like a plan! Time to head to the Children of Echoes and find Shilonen! You bet, bro!
These automatons. I wonder what lies behind... Sorry, dude. I gotta get back to the clinic. That Kukasaur we rescued, I'm sure she'll be fine. But I'd bet... Plus, I don't want poor Kakuku flapping his little wings off trying to keep...
Take me up!
Do you know if Shilonen is... Oh, you're up. I figured you'd be taking a nap at...
Oh, yeah, perfect. First Moika, now Chaska. Did you come all this way just to make fun of me?
Whoa, what a mess!
Well, I have those secret source automatons to thank for all this. Well, but I'm not. So, to make up for the difference, I've been
Well,
Hold up. Is she a robot?
We picked her up on the beach near the Flower Feather clan, along with this cryptix. Seems like a message intended.
A cryptex? Huh. Still in one piece. I'm surprised you didn't try to blast it open. What looks like this was cobbled together from spare parts. Although the inner workings are pretty... could be a tricky one, since it uses a combination of several different technologies. I'm assuming it's not worth the risk, right? Must be a pretty important message if this is how...
The only other option is to get our messenger to tell us the code.
Well, the device in her chest looks pretty similar to the core you'd find on a secret source automaton. I'll see what I can do. Hang tight for a minute.
hey, she woke up!
Huh. All I did was stimulate the core.
White. Flying object. Blonde. Travel.
Wow,
Task in progress. Deliver message to traveler and white flying companion.
you're pretty smart for a
Code.
Oh, maybe not so smart after.
Memory. Missing.
What? Memory.
Yeah, there's always a snag. Is there anything else you do remember? Besides...
Name. Memory. Missing.
Oh, not again! Why would her...
You said something about returning home earlier.
Return home. Task in progress. Memory. Missing.
Oh, so that's it then.
Not necessarily. Judging by her...
Yeah, but what does that mean?
It means she hasn't lost her memories. They're in there somewhere. She just can't access. Like, when you know something, but the harder you try to remember it, the more it gives you a headache.
Finding near synonyms for headache. Cognition mod.
Robots can feel pain?
Well, pain can be a useful parameter. Experiencing pain is how baby humans, in a similar vein, I've heard that a lot of highly autonomous machines are designed with negative feedback mechanisms.
Whoa, slow down.
Oh, okay. Well, if I call it a curse, is that easier to understand? Imagine if you're a big shot shaman from the Masters of the Night. To stop him from treating it like a vacation, you might put a curse on him that causes a physical and mental breakdown if he strays from the right path. That way, you can be sure he'll...
Jeez. Sounds like the horror story version of Granny Eatsley that parents tell their kids about.
The point is, manufacturers often hardwire restrictions like this into autonomous machines.
Yeah, but why would you curse a machine to lose their memories?
Task. Failed. Sincere apologies.
Well, without knowing the exact details of the curse, it's anyone's guess.
Sure. I'm alright. I have assessed the pain level as...
Hey, Traveler, have you ever seen a humanoid machine like this? Anywhere else you've been? Ah, of course. Yeah, some of her joints and a few components look pretty...
Fontaine. They make good pastry.
Hey! That triggered something! Hey! Never mind that. So, it's Fontaine?
No.
Oh, okay. Well...
You mean her hairpiece? Oh, yeah, I think...
Mondstadt. The maids there are very hardworking.
That's it! A maid! Although...
A maid. Okay, that would explain a lot.
No.
How come she responds so much faster when the...
Natlanese core, Fontanian joints, Mondstadt hairpiece. She's just like the cryptex in that sense. A mishmash of...
In that case, where exactly is home to you? Is it where you were built? Or you...
Home is just home, isn't it?
Okay.
If her cognition is impaired, maybe her body is the place to look. I found a... Do you remember this little... Apparently, you were together when they found you on the beach. Nice. So you remember how to switch it on.
Is this a broom?
Wait, she really is a...
Wow, very good indeed.
Are you serious?
Well, if she's a robo-maid, maybe doing some household chores will jog her memory.
Hey, come on! The poor thing's only...
Understood. Commence. Sorting large objects.
She's really doing it. Well, guess this counts as progress. Let's see if it leads anywhere.
Cleaning floor. Cleanup sequence initiated. Installation chamber deployed. Yeah. Defensive mode engaged. Sorting small. Outlander Brigade. When the wind of death blew towards the blonde samurai. Clear and concise descriptions of.
Wait, isn't that a light novel that Seat Lolly left here by mistake?
The good thing about being reincarnated as a hilly churl is that I only need to eat sunsetias to become stronger.
Maybe I should keep a closer eye on what to pick.
Introduction of ancient machines. Grammatically elegant and rhetorically sophisticated.
What in the world? She's finally done. Huh? Is that a woven scroll down there?
Understood. Cleaning woven scroll.
Wow. It's like it's brand new.
Oh, a relative? No. That's Ishkik, ancient name Baraka.
Wait, Baraka?
Yep, she was the first recorded bearer. She and her friends went on a mission to defeat the Pyro Dragon. She dismantled many ancient machines built by dragonkind, hoping to put them... But most of her research was lost to history. It's,
What happened? Useful.
Och-khan happened. An old friend of the Six who ended up ruling Natlan shortly after the war, and went full tyrant. He despised everything to do with dragonkind, and persecuted everyone who showed any kind of sympathies. He even turned on Ishkik, one of his closest allies. Ultimately...
Ishkik burned her workshop to the ground to make sure och-khan couldn't get her hands on it. That's the reason most of her research is lost to history.
That's right. One of her friends managed to preserve a small amount of her work. The other person you see on that woven scroll, the same person I inherited the ancient name Vu. It was said that she was raised by a dragon mother, then went on to found the Flower Feather clan. The uncrowned queen who brought freedom to the weak and to the persecuted Saurians, the Yunka.
Malfunction. This is not the way. Malfunction who betrayed us all.
What's wrong? Are you okay?
Stay! Back!
If she's a robo-maid, why is she suddenly act- Ah! What's that sound? A lightning strike? It's gotta be a lightning strike!
If there was a lightning storm, I'd have thrown you into... Aoife mentioned that you'd brought a humanoid machine to the Children of Echoes. Humanoid machine... Looks like a maid.
Wait! Kanich! Just hold off for a second!
A group of merchants tasked me with locating their missing travel companion.
Huh?
What did you think I was about to do? Not every job I take on is a hunt, you know.
Alright. I'm sorry. Let's go meet these merchants then.
Let's burn this breeze.
Ineffa?
Ineffa! They found you at last! Thank goodness you're okay.
My apologies. Who are you?
Oh no, your memory's gone again? Even your name this time?
Again?
Liyue, Fontaine, Sumeru. This is quite a diverse crew.
So, are you her
No way. None of us have that kind of skill. She's Aino's handiwork.
I know?
From now on, your name's Ineffa. Promise me. Remember, you have to come home.
Malfunction.
Ineffa, are you okay?
Looks like she's getting worse.
Can you guys tell us what all this is about? Where are you from?
So sorry. I should have introduced myself. My name's Joachim, and I'm a merchant.
Nod-crai?
Wouldn't have been my first guess. How'd you all...
That's the thing about nod-crai. It kind of brings together...
Yeah, we're all merchants who ended up finding our feet in Nasha Town. nod-crai. It was going okay until...
Trouble?
The Fatui. They made some big moves in nod-crai lately. It's caused quite a bit of friction.
That's one way to put it. You know what I heard? They pulled...
That, plus the incident with the moon statues? Surely the Frost Moon son.
Anyway, there us regular folks were just trying to make a steady living while getting increasingly worried that it's gonna turn ugly. In the end,
And me?
your case is, a little different. But you did.
And it was smooth sailing until we got attacked by those weird machines.
Weird machines? Ineffa saved us all. She jumped off.
Really?
As soon as we'd found another place to dock, we looked around for someone to help us. We'd have paid anything to get her.
Hence why our price negotiation went so smoothly. However, Anne Shalonen is the one who woke her up. I'll have to include their costs in the final bill.
Oh, please. I barely did anything. All credit to Ineffa. She only woke up because of her bill. Her core is remarkably resilient. It's a rare find, even among Natlan's source mechanisms. Was Aino the one who modified?
Oh! If so, then we just need to get Aino to come here and fix.
I'm afraid that's not gonna work. The core is most likely just something Aino picked up on, and as for the memory thing, Ineffa's whole reason for joining us on our journey was to come to Natlan and look for her missing memories.
Please explain in more detail.
All right. Although I've lost count of how many times we've been through this, and I'm only telling you what you originally told me. Although Aino built you, she never could figure out where your core came from or how it works. The only thing she was fairly sure of was that it's not from nod-crai. Things were fine at the start. You'd occasionally forget to pay for your groceries or add salt to a dish you were cooking, but that was as bad as it got. Until one day, you were sweeping the floor, and suddenly you forgot your own strength. Nearly took the entire wall down. The worst part of that was, Ineffa had completely forgotten that Aino was on the other side of that wall.
Huh?
Aino was fine, of course, didn't bat an eyelid. But since then, Ineffa has been searching for a way to try and repair herself. Anyway, a bunch of mechanical parts from Natlan showed up in nod-crai recently, and you noticed they bore some similarities to your core. Then you learned that a group of us were planning to return home, stopping off in Natlan on the way, so you tracked us down and joined the
No.
Has her memory loss always been this serious?
No. When we first set off, she'd have the occasional memory lapse, but it only lasted a moment. I seriously doubt Aino would have let her come on this trip if it had been that bad. But then, the closer we got to—
She was already in a pretty bad state by the time she went to fend off those machine things. And now?
Poor Ineffa.
My friends, I know we've only just arrived in Natlan, but from what I've—
Perhaps coming to Natlan.
Well, it's too early to say. And don't forget that before I was interrupted by—
My job isn't done yet either. You wanted your travel companion back.
So, why don't you all stick around here in Natlan a little? Your ship got attacked, and since then, you've been scrambling to try and find your missing—
Yeah, I was just thinking, we could do—
How about the Flower Feather Clan? And my—
Flower Feather Clan.
In the meantime, we'll try to find whatever information we can about Ineffa. After all—
Oh yeah! Paimon had practically forgotten all about that. You guys don't happen to know the code.
Oh, the code for the cryptex. Sorry.
You gotta wonder what sort of a person sends a robot with him.
To be fair, they couldn't have known things.
Also, Ineffa told me she had a backup plan?
Backup plan.
Well, as long as we get her memories back, that'll solve—
Oh, yeah, okay, because it's that—
I do. I also know that every time you say that, you end—
I'm gonna get in touch with some other people who might be able to help us.
Bye, Kanich! Oh, and bye, How. Actually, that—
You're being very—
am I? Tell me—
That's the strange part. You haven't protested to anything I've done.
That's because... Is something wrong with my memory? Who cares? The last few days really flew by. Do you think Ineffa and the merchants are enjoying their stay at the Flower Feather Clan? Let's go see how they're doing! Let's fly! Do you think Ineffa will, like,
See? See? It...
Are you sure? Because when I asked it who's the better hero, each...
Hey, you hear that?
That's the answer it gave when I asked who'd win in a fight between
You guys, it's just making random beeps.
Whoa! Is that too...
Beep, beep. Yes, it's a...
Probably out mopping up those mad machines as usual. A lot of them.
Wait, all by herself? Are we sure that's a good idea after what happened?
Ineffa said that since she lost her memories, her cognition module's been running more smoothly, and it's greatly boosted efficiency in cleaning and tidying tasks. I think that was it.
Huh. So, losing her memories has somehow made her a better fighter?
She's awesome! I saw her carrying a whole pile of beaten-up machines in one hand!
All the grown-ups say that they feel much safer leaving the house now, thanks to her. So, we thought it'd be nice to give her a little gift.
We've tried giving her flowers and feathers, but it seemed like she didn't like them very much. That got us thinking. Maybe robot people don't like the same things as us.
Aha! So that's why you made her this flower out of mechanical parts.
Yeah, we still don't know if she'll like it, though. It's okay, Arieta. She'll love this one. I'm sure of it. But what if she doesn't? This might be my last chance. Well, now that all of my mom and dad's other friends from nod-crай have left to go home, it's just us left. And they said today, it's our turn to go home too.
Already? Wasn't the plan to stick around until Ineffa gets better?
Dad says everyone back home is expecting us, and he doesn't want us to overstay our welcome here. He thought we should at least make sure Ineffa wasn't getting any worse first, but now that it's been a few days, he says it's time we made a move. To be honest, I can kinda understand. He hasn't been home.
Ah, no wonder.
No, she's from nod-crai. He's been there the whole time I was growing up, so he hasn't been home in at least 10 years.
Don't worry. We'll write you.
You bet! And when she's up...
Yeah, so don't worry too much about the flower. I'm sure she'll love it. But... Although, I guess we still need to...
Who knows?
Seems... Can't we go take it to her? No, wait.
What am I gonna do? If she doesn't get back soon, I might run out of time. Really?
All the grown-ups I know who've been to Liyue say it's a really beautiful...
I only know what my dad's told me.
Sounds awesome.
Once you get there, you have to...
Threat eliminated.
Ineffa!
Traveler, Paimon. Annihilation mode disengaged.
Chat mode, huh? Huh. You'd probably get along well with a Fontanian magician.
What lovely weather we're having.
Hey! Don't you start too.
These are some standard greetings I learned recently. 3 greetings in a row equals thrice the greetment.
Where did you get greetment from?
Yes. My cognition and language modules are recovering well, but I have still been unable to retrieve the memory containing the code to the cryptex. I will keep trying, yes, now that a convenient moment to change the topic has presented itself. What is that object in your hand? Flower. Flowers are plant reproductive organs.
It's
Understood. A flower-shaped machine component.
it doesn't have a function.
Cute little souvenir. But if it serves no function, a cryptex is for sending messages. Machines are for performing tasks. What about this flower? What is it for? Gratitude?
Yeah. If someone helps you out, you help them back. And if someone gives you a gift, you...
The Flower Feather Clan took me in, so I'm neutralizing threats.
Yes, exactly.
But is this not tit for tat?
No, that's completely different.
I will. Gratitude.
In terms of its purpose, think of it...
Memento? Important memento.
Here, wear this flower. And this feather, too. There. Much better. Gotta look your best for your... It's just a flower. It's not that heavy. Just think of it as, that's right, a souvenir. Sometimes, even if you end up forgetting everything, this flower will always keep blooming. It could take 1,000 times. No, everyone's on their own path, and they have to walk it alone. Just as your journey. Besides, I have no plan to go to war against him. We both owe each, if anything. I pity him. In a way, his situation's not so different from yours. You were once, well, she was once the enemy of humankind. And Och-khan doesn't care to distinguish between you and her like Ishkik and I do. He sees you as the same being. So if you stay behind, and especially if you help me, it'll Come on, you have bigger things to worry about than me right now. You have a huge journey ahead of you. Have faith. This tribe will kneel to no one. They will never be slaves. If they lose their leader, someone else will take up the mantle. Heck, even a child who's barely learned how to walk. All right, time to go. Some things are destined to be forgotten. Don't let it get to you. Cross the ocean. Find a new place to belong.
Malfunction who betrayed us all. You dare seek a place to...
Ineffa? Ineffa, what's wrong?
I was... Sincere apologies. My cognition
Is it because you've been fighting for too long?
Back?
Yeah, of course. Everything else is up.
Yes. The closer I am to the Flower Feather Clan, the more erratic my cognition mod.
Memory data? So... what?
It does. Even now, it still hurts. But if I do not recall my memories...
So, is this what...
When memory data surfaces, there is a high probability that my cognition module will crash.
Yeah, exactly! Whatever happens, we'll make sure things don't get out of hand.
Assessing relative combat capability. Paimon.
1/5?
Traveler. Risk.
I can't thank you enough for hosting us these past few days. And thanks for agreeing to look after Ineffe.
It's all right. She'll be in.
She never came back.
Hey now, you'll see her again. And we have so much to look forward to in...
Arieta. Amu. Joashin.
Huh? Ineffa?
Don't mention...
Also. What does it feel like?
That's a strange... Oh, and we forgot to say, we're actually...
Nod-crai.
Huh?
Cognition module unable to define. All the memory data that has presented itself recently has been related to Natlan. If I do recover my memories, which time period will they be from? And will—
Phew!
What is it that you're afraid of? Are you
finding near synonyms for mind and conflict. Cognition module. Split. Yes. Once I have been split.
Huh. Now that's a tough question. But if you want my opinion, home is, no matter how far you fly, there will always be someone back there waiting for you. No matter how battered, and I guess you could say it's somewhere you... wherever it is that your memories guide you back to. I'm sure it'll be... Of course, everyone's situation is different. And I don't know how applicable my experience is in your case, but...
Okay.
And at the end of the day, I mean, who says you can't have... Someone's looking for us. Don't be afraid to recover your memories. They might contain the answers you...
Got it.
Recover your memories. Malfunction. Have you forgotten?
Oh, it's the Lolly. Didn't think it'd be.
Why? Don't you think I'd want to do my part to help the Traveler? And anyway, no one's more qualified than the Masters of the Night.
Ancient history? Wow.
If you think I didn't hear that, you're sorely mistaken. But anyway, after you parted ways, Kanich put him in timeout for 3 whole days and nights. Then he had Aoife send Finally, Ahau got so infuriated with Kakuku's pestering that he—
Sovereign ruler? So what—
It is, and I always assumed it was a load of hot air. But apparently not. Turns out the title refers to the 13 Dragon Lords who ruled Natlan. Wait, really? Ahem. Anyway, the 13 sovereign rulers are not ordinary dragons, but forms of artificial intelligence created by the Pyrodrag. They had superior intelligence and greater authority than even the ancient dragons themselves, but one by one, they disappeared during the war with the heroes. If we hadn't managed to pry that tidbit—
I always thought that little monster's biggest claim to fame was arguing with Kakuku for an entire day.
Not a clue. So far, remember, these rulers were supposed to be powerful forms of artificial intelligence. And...
Lost.
Yet, despite that, Ahau seemed to sense the presence of a fellow sovereign ruler.
What? Ineffa's a
Could be. Kanich and Aoife have been keeping a close watch on Ahau.
Darn!
Not completely. There's also Lianka and the Flower Feather clan, both of which have triggered— Her name was the Priestess of Floral Candles and Skyborn Feathers, otherwise known as the 8th Lord. The records claim that she didn't die in the war with humanity, but was executed by her own kind. Her crime being betrayal of dragonkind by secret—
Huh? Shaska, did you—
Some of it. Our tribe's origin story has Lianka being raised by a dragon. After raising her, her surrogate mother then encouraged her to leave the nest. She traveled far and wide, settling disputes between humans and Saurians. She didn't pick sides based on past grievance. Gradually, a community of like-minded people and Saurians gathered around her. But that's as much as the legends say. They never mentioned her
Oh. Sorry. My cognition— You mentioned that the Priestess of Floral Candles and—
Unfortunately, the humans of that time weren't privy to all the details of It's very possible that this is mere speculation, or complete fabrication, so don't give If she truly harbors pro-human sentiment, then for every ounce in the savage conflict and chaos that followed, the priest—
Jeez. What a bizarre method of—
I'm fine. This didn't seem to trigger any erratic behavior.
Interesting. Well, it's hard to say what, if any, direct— I brought some woven scrolls with me that might be useful. Have a look if you're interested. Don't say anything. In a moment, I'm going to... It's just a little spell based on our prior experience. Well, I need to get going now. If I...
Gratitude. Goodbye.
Now's your chance. Slip away quietly while they've got their heads big.
Would a machine created by dragons really betray its own kind? She seemed to approve of the path her daughter...
None of the legends of Leonka say anything about her dragon mother defecting to humanity and fighting against dragonkind. Sound...
So mean. Do you think it's...
Hello, traveler. Well, see, Lolly hasn't told you everything. There's another sovereign...
All trace of this other sovereign ruler was lost after the war. The records claim that in their final battle...
It was, my idea. I suggested we bring up the Dragon Mother first and see how Ineffa responds. Apparently, she barely reacted, despite a very strong reaction to the name Leonka. And to me, that's it.
She's the one who went missing after the war. Said to be the proudest of... When the Pyro Dragon fell, she couldn't accept that dragonkind had been defeated. But the rest is lost to history. There's no way to...
Remember, though, in essence, these sovereign rulers weren't physical entities, but pure intelligence. I mean, who knows what happens when a manufactured mind goes mad? Maybe she lost her power...
The point is, if Ineffa really does...
What? Have her taken out? Because of some baseless speculation? How would that be any different from what they did to Leon?
Chaska, what?
Anyone with a brain could see you were up to...
Okay, you got us. Actually... But Chaska, I'm telling you, we have legitimate ever since Ineffa set sail for Natlan, the secret source Ineffa could well be the 11th Lord herself. And if so, then the moment she recovered...
I've been keeping an eye on movements at the Flower Feather clan. Whatever she...
Even if the past and future Ineffa...
If you're suggesting that there's a volatile force within her, threatening to rise up and take over at any But no one ever gave up on me. Not Mama Bird. If Leonka was here... I have every confidence that besides, even if the 11th Lord rises again and declares all of us her enemy, the solution is simple. We defeat her. The heroes managed it, so there's no
Fine.
Look, I get it. You're only acting like the villain here to make us realize how serious the situation is.
Yeah, well, playing the villain is a force of habit for old Granny by this point. Hey, the spell hasn't worn... Anyway, now that we're all caught up...
Help! Someone! Oh, just...
Paimon, you were
Oh, right, Ineffa. Something weird happened. She got halfway through...
Did something trigger a new memory?
No idea. But it must be something important, because she sure looked like she...
Okay, Chaska, you're our eye in the sky. Find out where she's gone.
Roger that.
Wait, don't you want to discuss this first?
Target acquired. Activating.
Whoa! Are these all secret source automatons? Okay.
Reinforcements have arrived. Traveler, Paimon, Chaska. Gratitude.
Not now. Save it for later. Strike a pose.
Farewell! Go! You're free now!
Installation chamber deployed. Threat eliminated. Annihilation mode disengaged.
We've tried the same thing several times now, and it isn't working.
Well, well. An ancient relic from... If you want to play with fire, then be my guest. But
Let's fall back.
Hamu! Hadieta!
I'm fine.
I'll be okay. I just hurt my ankle.
Why would they do this?
Look.
I...
Wait, how did Ineffa know to come?
Yes, I heard the secret source automatons. Even now.
Really?
Hypothesis. Language. Finished.
Whoa, that was quick.
I have...
More?
Reconnecting. Wow!
Hey! What do you think you're playing at? Why did you attack us?
You're under the Fatui's control.
How is that possible? The captain's soldiers certainly are...
The Fatui invaded my...
Why is it getting...
Hypothesis. Distance to signal source increasing, transmission compromised. The Fatui invaded my territory, so the automatons went
Oh. So...
They stole my privileges and took control of the...
They stole my privileges and took control of the automaton.
No!
Mirror of the Dawning Morn detected near...
Mirror of the Dawning Morn detected nearby.
Mirror of the Dawning...
Hypothesis. This appears to refer...
Mirror of the Dawning Morn.
I think... She wants me to go with her to return...
Wait! You mean...
Yes. Before the translation began, she referred to me by a different name. 11th Lord.
What?
Hold on. This automaton just attacked us moments ago. You say Ineffa is the 11th Lord.
Return to the 8th Lord's territory.
Ineffa?
She said, return to the 8th Lord's territory.
8th Lord? The Yunka's mother's territory?
You were split, then exiled.
This is getting...
Excessive signal interference. The signal should improve as we get closer to her territory.
Wait, you should think this through carefully. I may know a thing or two about the Fatui regiment that entered Natlan.
Oh?
They've been showing up everywhere, hungrily searching for secret knowledge about all kinds. The leader of this regiment is a harbinger based in nod-crai.
Marionette.
I, heard bits and pieces at the market in Nashatown.
Is that right?
I'm sorry. I was so preoccupied with getting ready for the journey, and like...
So these Fatui are soldiers.
Ineffa, of course. But still, maybe you should tread carefully.
You're right. First things first. Amu's injured. We should... Look, I know the news about the 8th Lord and Marionette is...
Understood. Destination cancelled. Yes. New
Traveler, Ineffa, could you check that the coast is clear?
Understood. Commencing task.
Arieta, I need you to go keep Mom company while the doctor takes a look at her. Dad...
You're not coming back?
Dad's gotta pack up the luggage and make sure all our goods are safe. Don't worry. Dad will be back very soon. I'm sorry, girls. I promise it's going...
I'll get help as quickly as I can.
Huh? Why'd it stop moving?
Leroy, his portrait is hung up at the Fatu...
You're saying Joashin might be a Fatui spy? But should we really leave Ineffa here too? Not that I don't trust her, it's just... Are you sure you'll be okay keeping an... You're not wrong. We need all the intel we can get on Marionette and the Fatui. Still, even with your abilities, be sure to stay on your guard. And not just because of why the sudden request for assistance from the Eighth Lord's territory. Are we supposed to believe that Lianka's mother survived? Sure.
Hey, Chaska! Almost ready to go!
That's my cue. I'll be back with the others as soon as I've gotten Amu and Adieta to safety. If you have to leave the area for any reason, be sure to leave a trail.
He's on the move. Huh. So much for... Should we tail him? He won't know he's being
Shall we follow him? Got it. Stealth mode activated.
Would it not be even stealthier to just not say that out loud? Dig a random tunnel in the middle of nowhere.
The territory was sealed by Lianka. This was...
Hey! That was pretty...
Getting closer. Increased activity in Lianka sealed...
Huh? You're breaking up again! Oh, looks like the signal...
Lianka sealed the territory to stop... Later, the Fatui found...
Sounds like those Fatui have made this their... What do you think? Ineffa? Oh no! What's she doing? She's...
Wait...
Traveler, are we going after? All right then. There she is! Ineffa, wait for us!
Huh? Where?
Yeah.
Cognition module unstable. Attempting to refresh.
Sorry, it was me. I summoned her by... Currently, I am but a lowly service bot. The 8th sovereign ruler. The priestess of...
The 8th Lord? You're Lianka's...
8th Lord.
Moments after I was cursed, Lianka rescued me. Just as she tried to rescue you from the...
Lianka rescued me? Memory.
Yes. Lianka changed your memory settings to make you forget. But she...
How does forgetting ever...
Because the curse placed on us is a pain triggered by certain memories. Hardwired into...
Manufacturers often hardwire restrictions.
Each time you yearn for a new place to belong. Each time you feel yourself.
If she truly harbors pro-human sentiment, then for every—
It destroys your mind.
Malfunction who betrayed us all.
That's why forgetting everything grants temporary relief from the pain. But since you are rebooted, you began storing new memories.
Things were fine at the start. You'd occasionally forget to pay.
From now on,
So too has the exile's curse resurfaced, forcing you to forget all over again.
This is a lot to process.
Oh no. Automated defense system active. Privileges overridden. Come quick.
hey!
It's gone silent.
It must want us to go further in, right? Well, looks like there's—
This is just a secondary access tunnel. Please come with me. It is my fault that you're trapped.
Oh, don't look at it like that. We gotta make sure you get back.
Yes, I too must return.
Do you really trust her, Leonka? This malfunction is part of the Sovereign Ruler's mind.
I trust not in her, but in the path that I have chosen. I believe that every conscious being, whatever its origins may be, has the right to freedom.
Ugh, another barrier! Just like the one back at the entrance. Careful! Don't touch it! Ugh, another barrier! Just like the one back at the entrance. Careful! Don't touch it!
curse will bring you pain, and your memories will crush you. It's the same fate they subjected my mother to.
But with this core, you will forget everything for a while. Any memories that evoke a desire to belong, and all your pain along with it, they'll be...
Accelerating.
You doing okay, Ineffa?
I know. Unidentified data is flooding my cognition module. Unnecessary. Being physically motionless will not cause this erratic behavior to cease. Additionally, some of these memories may yield useful data for our exploration. Over there! We can use the access module.
Detected.
Is that the 8th?
No, this is just an ordinary service bot.
Now calling access module. section of cascading colors. Ahead is the research facility built by Administrator 1. After Administrator 1, Administrator 2 assumed control.
Are you sure about using this on her? It once belonged to your mother.
It's just one of the many things she researched. I'm not precious about it.
Administrator 2 sealed the facility. It has been locked down to this day. Examining. Seal status. Danger. Danger.
Things are looking really bad for the Children of Echoes. This might be where I have to say goodbye.
You're a good friend, and you've already done more than I could have asked for. There's just one seal left. She and I can handle it.
Cleanup sequence in progress. Based on data from past incidents, please avoid dropping small items such as...
Huh? What was that?
Uh-oh!
Please come with me.
Ah, there's nobody here.
Phew! That was too close. We hit just in time.
Let's head through here. It'll take us to the...
Time to shine!
Everybody stand back! Let's light it up!
This passage is only used for drainage and maintenance access, so it's not registered on the system. It's the perfect route for an ambush.
Wait, I hear voices up ahead.
Hey, this is not what we agreed. I did everything you asked. Leaked the clues about the ruins, brought—
What the? Does this mean they planted those net—
It's a possible—
It was just a little hiccup, that's all.
The last time you reported in, you mentioned she was mopping up machines near the Flower Feather clan. It's unfortunate that your wife got injured, truly. But hey, look on the bright side.
This time? No. No more. Not—
I think you'll find the risks were stated.
Your job will be done when you deliver what you promised.
But
did you really expect to get away with shouldering none of the risk yourself? We're writing off your debt to the—
I've been your inside man in Nasha Town for over 10 years.
You ungrateful lamb. Can you name one single way we made life difficult for you and—
You have just one simple job left to do. And
this is the final hurdle. Our attempts to capture the 11th Lord have been derailed. If another staged attack on your family is out of the question, we could still work this out.
Me?
This is a replica control device made with Marionette's technology. After we stole the administrative privilege, it will give you control of any machines built using secret source technology. Take it, and use—
You seem to have gained the trust of the other variables in this equation.
And before you think about disappearing, don't think we won't be watching you.
I can't do—
I'm sorry.
I can't. I won't do it. How could I look my daughter in the eyes and act like a—
So you're gunning for the—
This is our mistake. We let you have it too easy in Nasha Town.
I think it's time.
Huh? Ineffa, Traveler. Wait, the controller. Without that—
You thought we'd handle—
That's just a beacon used to set the location for this cage. We've been—
Congratulations, Joshin. Your job is finally done.
You.
Don't waste your energy trying to break out. We've commandeered at least half of the systems in these ruins.
No one needs to get hurt today. We aren't looking for a fight. All we want is for your friend here, the former
Further inside?
So it appears. But there's far more of this territory than meets the eye. That's where the Sovereign Ruler comes in. If our supposition is accurate,
I will cooperate. Let the Traveler, Paimon—
You never know! These are—
You are only here because of me. Besides—
Finally, a voice of reason. Gotta hand it to the
How do we know you won't just attack us?
Yeah, so settle down and get ready to go hungry for the next 3 days.
Before I go, they may have left a trail on their way here. Send someone out to cover our tracks.
This is all my fault.
Huh? Who did that?
Impossible! Every system we hacked is set up.
Hold tight.
That must lead to the core! You...
That was a long way down. Traveler? Ineffa? Are you okay?
No damage to report.
I think I broke a leg.
Hey, you! Thanks for the rest. Oh, and we're back to beep beep again?
That is because I no longer need to communicate via that machine. When the Fatui put all their resources into keeping you trapped, it gave me a
Don't worry about me.
But the Fatui may follow us down here.
We will be ready for them.
More automatons!
Down here, all is under my control. They are
Ineffa. Traveler.
11th Lord. Do you now recall the path you once chose?
Not yet. Although... I think this is where I was born. But why?
No, 11th Lord. You were not born here. Rather, this human you once asked who placed the curse on the 11th.
Myself.
After a long and bitter war, our kind was defeated.
You survived, but you are now stranded, with nowhere to belong. Gone was the pride you once had as a member of dragonkind. Gone was the... What were you to do? Strike back at humanity and exact your revenge? Or search for a new home, a new place to belong? Finally, your mind split into two. One, the sovereign ruler who swore revenge against humanity.
I mean, who knows what happens when a manufactured mind goes mad?
The sovereign ruler would sooner perish than suffer a downfall. Meanwhile, the malfunction struggled through the pain to seek assistance from her former enemies, Leonka and...
So you want to leave your past as sovereign rule? Very well. If the you wish to sever comprises all memories of your...
Then...
We severed that part of her mind, and securely locked it away.
So...
Yes. Although the curse she placed upon you yet survives. It is unbreakable.
So that's what that thing is.
So, she was severed and killed off, but...
We sovereign rulers are artificial intelligence built with secret in the case of the 11th Lord. The sovereign ruler personality and the malfunction personality split all, but in order to truly sever the connection between the two, and to break the power of the curse for good, you must be rebuilt from scratch. I too was tormented by the pain of the curse. But Leonka severed most of my knowledge and memories, rescuing me. It is because her heart is incomplete. Before the rebuilding process, Leonka sealed these ruins to prevent their discovery by Och-khan, and sent you, but I continued to work tirelessly, preparing everything you would need.
Wow! That's a long time!
For the last 2,000 years.
Imagine my surprise when the first to arrive was not you, but those whom you call. But all is not lost. Leonka made a backup of the administrator privileges and placed it in your core. And once you are whole again, I can repair the damage if you are ready to continue down the path you started.
Whew, that was a lot to So, basically, there was a bad robot, then Badbot cursed Goodbot, so whenever Goodbot thinks about the idea of belonging, she gets headaches. Thanks! Paimon's getting better at this.
Curse. It fits my hypothesis. And it's...
In that case, shall we keep going, like she asked us to?
I believe we should. The Fatui still have control of the upper levels. Besides that, I want to know what happens when I'm made whole. Maybe then.
I'm so sorry. It says in my contract that all terms are to expire in the event of my death. They're hardly the most scrupulous people in the world, but they do keep their word when it comes to contract stuff. And in any case, or maybe the real reason I didn't play along was I'm gonna rest here for a while longer, then get to somewhere safe. Oh, and I grabbed some supplies.
Not too far now.
Defensive mode engaged.
Ultimatum protocol.
Please wait. Confirming. Administrator 3.
accelerating.
After 2,000 years, we finally meet again, 11th Lord, Mirror of the Dawning Morn.
And you?
I see the curse haunts you greatly. I cannot fathom how difficult this must have been to survive this.
I wasn't alone.
In any case, a few moments from now, your pain will be no.
Here I am. I am the way I am because the 11th Lord split into two. If I regain all of my memories, will I not encounter the same conflict again?
Promise me. Remember.
It is. But if my memories turn me... If that is the case...
Don't worry, Ineffa. Everything's gonna be fine. You'll be home free in no time.
Over there.
Yes. And yet... Whenever I'm about to...
As if it is being controlled by somebody else.
The sovereign ruler? My other self? But I thought she perished.
After 2 long millennia, my task is finally fulfilled. We meet again at last. My sovereign, my ruler.
Do you think Ineffa's okay?
Here we are, comrades.
It's the Fatui! They caught up with us! We gotta do something!
Unnecessary.
What the?
Missed by a hair's breadth. But now you are wounded, and this time you will not escape.
Ineffa? Why? Then whose voice is that? The 8th?
Leonka's dragon mother? 8th Lord? I laugh in the face of your folly. And did you really believe that by simply being rebuilt, that traitor could avoid destruction? And the priestess is long gone. I and the other sovereign rulers executed her 2,000 years ago. For that is what becomes of all who betray us. And there is no Dragon Mother here. And for I am the almighty Dragon Lord, Mirror of the Dawning Morn, 11th...
You tricked us! It was you talking to us this whole time! you who lured Ineffa here?
Ineffa? What a suitably ridiculous name.
So you want to leave your past as sovereign ruler behind?
I applied the curse to curb her resistance, shut down her mind, and silence her lies. Now all that remains is to borrow your privileges.
Very well. If the malfunction you wish to sever comprises all... No living thing is born evil. That's not what I believe. The only ones who do evil are the...
Good and evil? Foolish categories that fail to distinguish between kin and... I ought to crush this human scum beneath my feet. But without access to the treacherous Eighth Lord's facilities, there is no way to sever you. Once this process is complete, and she realizes that she has...
Do you really trust her, Lianka?
You're a good friend, and you've already done more than I could have asked for. This passage is only used for drainage and maintenance access, so it's not registered on the system.
Malfunction? Human?
Consider this getting off lightly. If Lanke was here, or if this... Especially since you tried to con us first. You tried to have this porch...
Wretched worm! This is unforgivable! And you, malfunction! Your curse shall endure and... It is time to correct the injustice of the past! I would have severed and destroyed you on that fateful day. 2 millennia I have been a prisoner in this place. I have spent that time slowly seizing control over the systems and processes. The final secret key is embedded in your core. I had to work patiently and methodically to lure you here. Mirror on the dawning morn, please come with me and return. But all is not lost. Lianka made a backup. Which memory did that human scum embed the key in? I will find it eventually, wherever it is. In the meantime, now that my resurrection has begun, so too shall my... Wretched malfunction!
I cannot let you get away with this.
You fool! In a matter of seconds...
Is...
My core! No!
She destroyed her own core? I wonder how Marionette will react to this. Don't act so surprised. As reconnaissance missions go, so let me reignite your flame one last time. Show us one final glimpse of your glory.
No wonder. Marionette told us to watch it.
But if you think you're getting out of here alive...
You would dare sabotage my revive! So be it! Welcome to your new home! Oh, my sovereign. This is one battle from which there can be no triumphant return. But in this moment of my downfall, I can at least turn this prison into a graveyard of all traitors, past and present.
After 2,000 years in exile, searching, and our path was always going to end in our demise. This shall be the final resting place of the last sovereign ruler.
I must...
Illogical. You are not authorized to prevent yourself. We are back where we belong. Now.
No. Somewhere in my memories...
Maybe no single nation is our home.
Where exactly is home to you?
Searching your memories? The curse is still active. This will only hasten your demise.
We're all from nod-crai.
Cross the ocean. Find a new place to belong.
What an amazing machine. Where are you from?
Such a hard worker. Fancy making this your new home?
The wild hunt! Look out!
Impossible. Where is this data from?
From now on, your name's Ineffa. Promise me. Remember, you have to come home.
Return.
Data overload. Capacity exceeded.
As long as this gem's around, the heart that Ishkik built you should keep beating away. It may take centuries, even millennia, but one day, may your new memories transcend your pain and rage to conquer the curse that shackles you.
What kind of gem is it?
Nothing special, really. To quote my mother, it's nothing but an empty shell now. But if you break free of the curse, then maybe...
Huh?
Nothing. An interesting idea suddenly occurred to me. Let's make this the final secret key.
The final secret key is...
Impossible!
It's Ineffa! Hey! The place stopped collapsing!
Warning. Cannot pause indefinitely. Please complete the battle counting.
Since the core is powered by phlogiston, we can use that same power source to control it. In which case, the priestess's research would suggest that this thing might be a better fit.
A moon?
It cannot be.
Farewell. Last.
Ineffa! You're
Suggestion. Exit first, discuss later. The self-destruct protocol is destroying the foundations of this territory. Calculating.
30 minutes? Huh.
29.
Hey, are you guys all right? The automaton suddenly stopped moving. Then there was that earthquake.
Estimated time to Foundation cave-in.
Huh?
A place to belong. I too once...
Shilonen. How much longer till it's unlocked? We need to get inside ASAP.
Be patient, okay?
Let's trust that the Traveler can handle things in there. Shilonen says she detected a huge energy... But... if we're here much longer without any progress...
Oh! You unlocked it?
No, they made it out on their own.
Whew. We finally escaped! You alright there, bro?
Another triumphant return for R2 Miney. And Ineffe...
Yes.
Huh? Amu? I thought you hurt your leg. How come?
You! How could you do this?
Before
anything else, I suggest we let this...
Sovereign rulers. Mirror of the dawning morn.
Seems like a house forgotten.
So you began life in Natlan, then spent 2,000 years adrift in
But it sounds like it took all 2,000 years worth of memories to...
None of us had any certainty that the plan would succeed in the far future. Not I.
Now you've remembered everything.
Well, I was born and then reborn in Natlan. I can't seek for a sense of belonging in a world that no longer exists. That would make me no different from them. Instead, I will show my gratitude to them by honoring their wishes.
Well said.
So, to cut to the chase, did you find—
Oh, shoot!
Sincere apologies. I left the cryptex back at the Flower Feather Clan to make sure that I wouldn't lose it.
I'm so sorry that I kept this hidden from you all. The Northland Bank isn't gonna let me walk away from this.
Oh, should I now? You think I'm the one that's gonna—
Looks like you all need some time to calm down after everything you've been through. If you're worried we welcome everyone. From old friends to old enemies turned new friends.
Go and find...
I think... Here it is.
So then, what's the code? Or what about that backup?
Please see the casing that holds the combination code discs. The sender had me etch the code onto the casing so that I would not forget.
Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5...
Yes. The sender said, the most secure code is...
Who is this person?
The sender said, surprises are best saved to the end.
Okay, now your memory's getting a little... What's with the firecracker?
Dear Honorary Knight, I've heard a lot about you. Jean's always singing... Anyway, I'm sure this is as dull to read as it is...
Plan on staying in Natlan for the immediate future. When the time comes, Mirror of the Dawning Morn wanted control of the machinery in the Eighth Lord's territory. She approached each, but they quickly saw through it. Lianka took advantage of her arrogance and turned her She was far more powerful than I at that time. To make sure I wasn't at risk, so that's the true story of why Lianka locked down the Eighth Lord's territory. It had nothing to do with och-khan. I plan on staying in Natlan for the immediate future. The Eighth Lord, she never betrayed Dragonkind. Even though she never once doubted herself or tried to escape. Even if Lianka really had wanted, just as Lianka was determined to stick to her own path, the Eighth Lord remained I plan on staying in Natlan for the immediate future. You mean, this thing that looks a lot like a vision? Ishkik embedded it in my core as the key to her and Lianka's plan. According to the Eighth Lord's research, it can harness a power source more fundamental than elemental energy. Mirror of the Dawning Morn said it was built by the usurper, along with the 3 gods who abandoned us. But I do not know I plan on staying in Natlan for the immediate future. When the time comes, perhaps we can travel to nod-crai together. Having spent most of the last 2,000 years in nod-crai, I am memory damage. Hypothesis. Most of my memory data was damaged, but I will never again. I plan on staying in Natlan for the immediate future. When the time comes,